Whoa! Damn, that came in really hot. Speaking of hot, it's Likes Hot Sauce with 16 fucking months. Prime. That's filet mignon. Prime. That's prime rib. 16 months worth of prime rib. Thank you very much, man. Happy belated birthday. Hot sauce, I've said it before, but I have to say it again. I have never had this level of happy birthdayisms, of Merry Christmasisms. I've never had this much interaction before in my life. Having a birthday on Christmas means you don't have a birthday. That's how it's always been for me and everyone else. It's been me, my dad, my mom, and my brother. That's it. Nobody else. Nobody. That's it. That's it. Maybe grandma will kick me an extra $20. That's always great. And that's it. You know, nothing else. So I'm thrown into this weird zone. And the last few days have spun my head. I look back on the tapes, right? And I look at these donations that have come through, and I'm watching me in the corner react to these. I'm like, that's not me. This isn't my stream. I don't get $40 donations, regardless of a Christmas, birthday, or anything. Like, I don't get that. That's not my stream. Who is this man who looks like me? Is my brother streaming in my absence? Like, what is going on? You know, it's not real. It doesn't feel real. It doesn't look real to me. There's a part of my brain that just can't take it. The part that has hair just doesn't know what's going on. It's confused. But it's real, right? I mean, it's happening, and I mean, look at all these fucking things. Vexthorn pulling my leg, thinking it's my birthday every day the last 4 days. Liquid dropping $10. Like, it's just been, wow. You should stream in your absence, double the income. You know, the problem is, the moment he starts streaming when I am not here, double the confusion, the moment he starts streaming when I'm not here, that becomes a slippery slope where I come home and he is streaming, and being the nice guy that I am in my head, I'm going to give him room to stream. I'm going to give him time. I'm going to give him room. I'm going to let him stream. But that is bad, because the more that he streams, the less that I'm going to stream, and that is bad. You got to understand it. I love streaming, but I have a job, and so doing a job and streaming is the hardest thing I've ever done. It is extremely taxing. Not because what I do here is particularly difficult or anything, but I do want to be alive. I can't just zone out and play games. I gotta be alive, and I want to talk. I love doing it, but it is a draining thing to do. And then I have 8 hours a day I have to do something I don't want to do that completely zaps me out. I am always saying that I'm tired on stream, and there is a part of me and is always looking to slip out. It's always looking to, maybe I won't stream today. But I never listen to it. I try really hard never to listen to it. Some days I just gotta take a break, but it's always kind of there, and it's always like, you got this to do today, you got that to do today. Maybe you won't stream today. I don't like it, because number one, I always feel awful when I don't stream, and number two, it's just rude. It's rude after you guys have been with me this long. And you guys clearly enjoy whatever content comes out of this stream. You guys like it. I have to be here. I have to be here to help facilitate what happens here. When I'm not here, it's an empty chat. Your money isn't really going anywhere. You're not entertained. Like, it sucks. It just sucks when I'm not here. When I'm here, stuff can happen and we can have a good time. But it's just this thing in me that's just like, I'm tired, I don't want to do it, but I know that as soon as I do it, I'm going to have a blast. And the moment that you just showed up, I'm having the time of my life all over again. And I knew I would, because it always happens every stream. Still, If my brother steps in and he starts playing and I start seeing him play and start streaming, I'm going to think in my head, give him time, let him do the streaming, and I'm just not going to stream, and it's going to cause this horrible ripple effect where I start streaming less and less and less. I can't, that's my personality, I guess, is like, if I'm not in it and I don't keep on it, then I start sliding out. I don't want that. I mean, I know you were probably joking about the whole he should stream in your absence. Maybe you were real, but it's been discussed, and I've discussed it with him. And ultimately, it comes down to, this is kind of my stuff. It's my setup. I don't want anybody else kind of fucking with it. And I don't want to have to come home and see him on this shit and think to myself, I don't want him to fucking... I don't want to kick him off. I don't want to have to sit there and come up with these reasons not to kick him off. You know? And it's rude. It's fucking... What if you guys are enjoying his company more than mine? Heaven forbid. Might happen. But if he's streaming, and I come back, and he's streaming, and you guys are having a blast, well then here comes old troll Lothire coming in. I gotta kick you off the stream, get the fuck out of my room, and then that's gonna be horrible. It's gonna be horrible for you guys and for me. It's gonna create a rift between us, alright? And I already create a big enough rift by telling you guys to fuck yourselves like every 10 minutes, okay? So I can't do it. He's a much better streamer. Wow. He has more hair. I don't think I've ever banned... You know, now that you bring it, I don't think I've ever banned a 16-month guy before. Let me try this stabbing thing here. Just real quick. Ah! Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that definitely feels... There's something about having 16 layers to stab through that does make that a little bit more... Yeah, it's a little more entertaining. I like it. You started it. All right, buddy? You started it. I didn't even... Hold on. I didn't even read the rest of your shit. What did you say? Okay, I'm not even going to bother reading the rest of your shit. I don't even know it. Fucking, I don't care. Oh, fuck. I think I just broke the game. Internet might have broke the game. Shit. Oh, no. Okay, we're here. Ooh, okay. I almost destroyed the stream trying to stab you. No, I recovered. No, it can't happen. I'm sorry, but it can't happen. But let me point something out. Let me explain something here. My brother has always questioned my choice in streaming. He thought it was trash. I thought it was trash when I started streaming. Before I started streaming, I thought it was a horrible idea. Why watch people play games? The whole works. I was all on the other side of the fence. When I decided to experiment on the PS4, he thought it was a trash idea. And he thought it was a trash idea for like the first 3 years. He didn't even mention it. He didn't care, right? Why would he? But then he joined me for some games, and he started coming around. He started watching some of the VODs. Before you know it, he was hooked. He likes streaming now. And he came up to me and was like, how can I stream? I want to be a streamer. I want to stream on your channel when you're not playing. I want to play and stream some games when you're not playing. We hashed out all this shit. Ultimately, he's the one that wants to stream on his own stuff. I've convinced him that if he really wants to stream, he's got to get his own shit together. The way I did. I had to build all my shit together. I got all this stuff up and running. If he wants to stream, he can get his shit up and running, and he could stream wherever he's comfortable doing it. He could do it out of his room, in the kitchen if he wants. He doesn't have to have a camera, fucking whatever, whenever. He could do it. And so now, he actually is interested in doing it. And that's one of those things where it's like, I mean, it's a complete turnaround, right? It's one thing to experience hating something, then trying it, and then falling in love with it. But to see somebody else, especially someone like my brother, because he is very situated in what he does. He's very situated in his understandings. He doesn't change his mind, all right? He is a very solidified individual when it comes to his own thoughts. And he fucking did a 180 on the streaming just like I did. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. He just immediately, especially after Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest was like the tipping point for him. I want to stream. I want to go play Dragon Builders again. I want to go play old Dragon Quest games. Like he was going crazy with it. He can only question your streaming if he gets his license, right? So for whatever it is, you guys have helped sparked the streaming bug in his ass. So if he really is something that he wants to do, the streaming stuff, then he will get his shit. He's got to build a new computer anyways. He's doing that. When he gets his shit built, he might just do his own streaming thing on his own channel, and there you're gonna go. You're gonna have him and you're gonna have me. You're gonna have two people in the same house going at it on the streaming world. He'll have his own, so I will never have to kick him off. I will never have to kick him off, and he can do and play whatever he likes, whenever he likes, and it will be great. If he wants to do it, and I think he does. I mean, right now he's pretty much been thinking about it. So it's very interesting that you bring that up. Anyways, I don't like that you turned this around to my brother. I was originally talking about how happy I was to actually receive some of these kudos, these praises, these nice, warm, fuzzy feelings about having a birthday on Christmas. Because again, absolutely 700% never had anything like this in my entire life. I'm talking even as a kid. As a kid, we went to the arcades, right? It wasn't a birthday, it wasn't a Christmas, we just went to the arcades. And anytime my dad or my mom was like, you know, we're going to celebrate your birthday in summer, I'm like, all right, what are we going to do? She's like, we're going to send your ass to the arcades, we're going to give you $5, bagoosh, and that's it. And I was like, I'm down. I don't care. But I mean, it literally was just arcades, right? But this, the things that have been happening, intense. It's intense. And a part of me is scared. But I understand that maybe I'm kind of cool. I might be a little bit cool. Just a tiny bit. Tiny bit, I might be a little bit cool. And so you like hanging around, and you like giving a little bit of dosh, you know, maybe it's for the doggo. Maybe it's all for the doggo. But I'm involved. I'm involved. So I get to enjoy a little bit. I get to have a taste. You know, I get to have a little nibbler. I get to have a little nibbler of fame. You know, just a tiny bit. Just a little bit. I know it's all about the dog, but it's still, I get to be here. I own the dog. So, you know, it's probably what it was like being the parents of the Home Alone kid. You know, just like, get a little nibble. You know, just a little nibble on the money. That's it. So it's really enjoyable. I mean, I've been having the time of my life the last couple days. It's been great. It's been fantastic. In any case, you being 16 months, that shit is also crazy, too. You gotta make sure you're grounded. That's impossible. I'm too fat to fly off the ground. There's no way it could possibly happen. My head couldn't be big enough to lift my mass off the ground. You ain't gotta worry about that. Nate, never, ever. Thank you very much for that sub. I appreciate it. Man. It blows my mind. It really does. But, you know, the other side of it is I feel bad, too. Because my job is to make sure that this place is interesting and entertaining, right? That's kind of the job on my end. And frankly, I haven't been living up to that because now that I have a couple of viewers, I got to give you guys reasons to continue enjoying the stream. And I think the primary way of doing that is getting more people here. But I don't know how to do it. Or rather, I know how to do it, but I don't know how to bring in more quality viewers. You know, people who actually would enjoy the content. I don't really want to bring in a bunch of 12-year-olds from Reddit, you know, because they're not interesting viewers. They're just looking to kind of shout some memes and shit. I mean, it's not like that bothers me much either, but it's more of the fact that it's like I want to be able to connect with people about video games. And I feel like there are certain barriers to that. You can't really just go on the internet and be like, let's talk about video games. It doesn't work anymore. You get all this political shit. You get all these hug box territories, and it's complicated. It's just complicated. It used to not be that way. It used to be able to go on the net and talk about video games, but it's all agenda driven now. That's what happens when a thing becomes big. I guess something became too big, but in the end, I'm just making excuses. I don't know how to get more people in here that we can enjoy, the video games with and fucking talking trash, and I don't know where to find these people. It's just kind of how it is. Gotta get them Russian bots, right? I gotta throw some of this Christmas money down the Russian. I gotta be careful. I might find a Russian bride, though. That would really suck the stream. That would suck a lot of energy out of the stream. But it would suck a lot of something out of me, if I'm saying. Yeah. I got a couple bucks. Maybe the dog doesn't need those premium treats you guys want me to get. Maybe I can funnel a little bit of that finance towards them Russian bridesmaids, fucking, maybe a Russian bot here or there, just to boost the viewership. But at the same time, I get a lot out of me. I probably should pay attention, huh? This is a pivotal moment in the game. But, I don't really care. I don't really care in the face of 16-month subscriber Lights Hot Sauce joined me for Yakuza 0. Was it Yakuza 0? I think it was Kiwami. No, it was 0. No, Kiwami. I think you joined me for Kiwami. Wow. How the fuck did you come in here on Yakuza? I don't even play Yakuza. You literally caught me getting one game of Yakuza in. Unbelievable. Inconceivable that you came in here on a Yakuza stream. I don't even play Yakuza. Man. But I fucking played 3 of them now. I was browsing the games list, and you were one of 2 people playing. The other guy was totes Japanese, so I left. He was probably way better at Yakuza than I was. Yakuza's like his fucking backyard. He's probably like, yeah, I go out and do this type of shit. And then he comes home and he plays the game about it. Man, that's funny. Browsing the game. So you were specifically looking for Yakuza. That's an interesting thing. I don't actually know how some of my viewers got here. Some of them, mostly my mods got here from Something Awful forums. I used to post there in the early days of streaming. I haven't posted there in years, mostly because there's a lot of other goon streamers that I think are more goon oriented, so it's like they might as well hang out with the goons that are, they're really goon guys. They know a lot more about culture and everything. I love the games forum. That's it. These days it's not really been that good, but whatever. It's still pretty good. I like it. It's still the most open forum in terms of game discussion that I enjoy. And then I go for 4chan or something to shit post and jerk at the porn. But now I go to my Discord for that, so, 4chan's slowly fading out. You don't think you were browsing Yakuza specifically? But when I saw on the list, it reminded me of Yakuza from the OG Xbox. Ooh, Xbox. Weird. I played Yakuza 1. I played it once, back when it came out, and I hated it. Despised it. I thought it was the worst brawler I had ever laid my eyes on, and I couldn't come up with a single reason why anybody would play it. Not a single reason. And yet they have now made 6 of them, and they largely play the same way that the first one did. They largely did. And so, yeah, I was wildly surprised. Wildly surprised. When I went back and ended up playing the new ones, it still played a lot like it originally did, but having the stream made it a lot nicer. And I guess I was a little bit older, so I could appreciate that style. Even though there's a lot of dialogue. It's a lot of reading. Still, it was alright. It's wild. It's wild how that works. Fucking... a lot of people say that in order to get viewers, you need to be one game and master one game. But it seems like I've had some success being variety. But I say that, but literally, as of sometime this month, last Christmas, I've now been streaming for 5 years. And so it's kind of like, I don't really know if you could say success or not. I don't really know, because 5 years and I've got like 1 viewer for every year. Or something like that. It's kind of, I don't suppose you can say that's success. Man, I could talk about this all day. Fucking, I've been so thirsty to get home and do something other than work. Work has just, it's been fine. There's nothing wrong with work. It's just that, man, it's so much nicer to be here and to sit here and to talk some trash and to just fucking gush about all this shit and fucking yell at my dog and swing a lightsaber around. It's really a lot better. It's just so much better. And all the guys at work want me to come hang out, right? And it's like, I don't want to. I like, they're fine people, but I just want to come home. I just want to come home, relax, play some games, jerk off, get some nice food, go to bed. That's it. I don't really want to hang out and get booze. I don't want to get drunk. I'd like to go to arcades, but I can't do that anymore. That shit's pretty much gone. You know, the people that I work with are actual normie kind of people. They like normal stuff, you know? They have sex, and they don't care so much that they haven't had sex lately. They know what sex is like. They know it's cool, but they've had it, and so they're good, and they don't make that a mission in life. Whereas here I am, the fat, sad sack of shit virgin player over here, self-entitled streamer, trying to fit in with that group. It never quite gels. You know what I mean? It never really flows into it. Just because your thoughts are up on the vaginas, their thoughts, the vagina's probably floating around, but ultimately they are thinking of other shit, and it's just really hard to enjoy yourself. In my head. That's my head. My head's all fucked up. That's why I just do this. It's so much nicer. I really got